Fitch Ratings has revised India's outlook to negative from stable. This is another big blow for the Indian economy, which is seeing a lot of bad news coming in. Let's hear what Kaushik Basu had to say.
But once they discover that there are these products in India which can be branded and sold, it's very easy for them to use the channels that they already have across the world to begin to sell these products internationally. We've seen this happen in Indonesia, we've seen this happen in China, that small producers, farmers begin to see their products going internationally by using the corridors already created by these multinational corporations. So I feel there is an opinion that is building up, and it is only politically right, not just economically, it's certainly right. Politically, it's best for this government to push very hard on this over the next 3 to 6 months and say we are going to do this. If you oppose, stand up and be counted that you're opposing this. I feel this one we can get through. Fuel decontrol is very important for us, precisely because we have a fiscal consolidation target, which is a difficult target, but we are very, very serious about it. And right now we are going through a slightly softened international crude prices. What I'm expecting or hoping for over here is a full-fledged decontrol. No. I mean, if you cut off before I said the no, you've got the sentence wrong. Full-fledged decontrol, I don't think so. The price gap is still big. But what is possible to do is a partial decontrol. A partial decontrol is something which needs to be understood a little bit. It does not mean you move up the price by 3 rupees, 4 rupees, and once again wait for another government committee to meet for the next price move. It means whether or not you move your price up, you announce that you're going into a float from now on. It's possible to put a per litre subsidy, which at this point of time does not have to be very large. Fix that per litre subsidy, put it on a float. You will get a negligible move up in the diesel price right now because the international price is down. If from now on you hold that per litre price constant, as international price rises up and down, the domestic price will rise up and down. The most important thing is to tell people that, look, you cannot be in a frozen price regime in a world with so much price volatility. In the end, it hurts you. So some partial decontrol over here is possible. There are other important bills like the land acquisition bill. I hope there will be some movement in this, because hard they may be at this point of time, but they will yield us benefits over the entire next year in terms of better growth, lower inflation, and that is politically good for the government. So the next 6 months, not the next 1.5 years, the next 6 months are absolutely crucial.
Just to follow up very quickly, you mentioned grit and determination. From the outside, it seems sometimes that that's what's been lacking, or maybe the political craft to get your coalition partners on board. Do you sense that there really is the grit and determination to do these things, or are you and your sort of few band of economists speaking on your own? I mean, is there really that sense now?
Now that grit and determination is so intertwined with self-interest of this government that I feel it's easier to have that grit, because it's really in your self-interest. If you can get through a couple of these things and the economy begins to stir and the mood begins to lift up, there are huge gains that can happen. Also, I think the general public's opinion, this is my sensing it, is beginning to change. They are restless for some improvement and for some reforms. So if at this point there is a showdown, the one particular party with another particular party, that we do want these 2-3 important reforms, and if you don't want, stand up and be counted, I feel that most reluctant parties will be a bit more worried about showing reluctance because there is greater restlessness in the population. So this is the time, yes, to do it, and greater opportunity now than probably will be there after 6 months. If we don't do it during these 6 months, there'll be much less opportunity after that.